Welcome to the country, where we do country things. And on today's video, I'm going to be grilling back straps for my lunch here on the Traeger. So while I'm doing that, I thought I'd give you guys a quick update on the little doe fawn. Show you how we're going to be treating her, what we're going to be treating her with, and where we're going to have her housed for the next couple of weeks. So we'll start off with the medication that we decided to use. It's one that we've used in the past and we've had a lot of success with, and that is this neomycin here. It's an antibacterial liquid. It's for the digestive tract, as you can see there. So for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be treating her with this, and I decided not to put it in her water. Just because, you know, it's wintertime and it's cold and the water freezes and stuff, and I don't know how that's going to affect the medicine. So I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to be putting it right in her, down her throat through a syringe. So I'll just be going in there and getting a hold of her, putting the syringe down her mouth and just giving it to her that way. So I know 100% sure that she's got the medication. So this is going to tell us whether or not she has a bacterial problem in her gut that we can hopefully fix, or whether or not she has some type of birth defect or some type of genetic issue that's causing her not to be able to absorb any nutrients and you know, causing this problem where she can't gain any weight. She has constant diarrhea. I feel like at this point it's probably something that's more along the lines of a birth defect or something genetic that's causing her problem, and I don't think that we're going to be able to solve it. But this neomycin is going to tell us what we need to know. I'm not ready to give up on her yet. I'm not going to give up on her until she's ready to give up. So as long as she's willing to fight and she's still alive, I'm going to treat her until the end. So this is what we're going to start with as far as the medication goes. And after talking to a deer farmer friend of ours who is the one that we got Groot from, actually, we was telling her or telling him about her, and he suggested that we get some of this yeast to add to her feed. So this is a live yeast and a dry yeast culture. It's supposed to improve the digestibility of their feed and enhance their gut health. It's for deer and elk, but all kinds of animals can benefit from this yeast. So that's what we're going to be putting into her feed along with the neomycin, just to try and see if we can't fix her digestive issues, heal up her digestive tract, and get her back on course and get her gaining weight and get rid of that diarrhea is the main problem. So as far as where she's housed right now, we got her right here in the backyard, right next to my bedroom window, where I can monitor her as much as possible. Got a little hay in there for her, got a little alfalfa in there for her. Got her water there, feed bowl. So hopefully she responds to this medication and she starts gaining weight, and we can save this little girl. Now, she's not tame, she's not bottle fed. She was mother raised, so you know, even though I'm really getting close to her here, she kind of wants to fight me a little bit. She's kind of stressed out a little bit right now, being away from the rest of the deer, and she's not really wanting to eat a whole lot, but I can see some feed there on the end of her nose, so that tells me yes, she is eating and drinking. So we're just going to see how well she does here by herself, if that diarrhea clears up or not. And the good thing about having her up here is I don't have to knock her down again to clean her up. I can just get a hold of her or have Tammy help me hold her, and I can clean her butt up and stuff without having to give her that sedation and knock her down, which is really not good for her at all. You really don't want to do that unless it's absolutely necessary. So we're going to be able to handle her and treat her by, you know, whatever means necessary. If we have to put it down her throat, we're going to do that. We can clean her butt up without having to knock her down. So this is going to be a good thing for her if she don't stress out too much, and if she actually eats and drinks and that medication does its job. So stay tuned for the next update. You know, it's going to be at least a couple of weeks. It's going to tell us a lot. It's usually how long it takes for that neomycin to kind of work its magic and clear up the diarrhea. So we'll see how it goes. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll be back.